I'm Karen McBride in Yorktown Heights. We're talking today to Dr. Richard Klein, who's just written his second book, From Anecdote to Antidote, and he's going to be talking about the reasoning behind his book and also some general issues in healthcare. Expedition.
Are you going to Latin dancing? I happen to want to learn. Huh?
I'm not supposed to be.
Oh no, but I want to learn salsa.
Do you really? Do you
I swear.
Talking today with Dr. Richard Klein about his new book, From Anecdote to Antidote.
Right.
Dr. Klein, could you tell us the reasoning behind the book?
Well, the whole concept is twofold. Number one, I wanted to kind of demystify patient-doctor relationships. Up until now, people put doctors on pedestals, and I don't mind being on a pedestal and being idolized, but it kind of makes a patient talk up to the doctor rather than talking with the doctor. And by some of the points I make, we'll try to empower patients to be involved more in their health care. But the most important reason why I wrote it is that doctors are trained to be observers of the human species, and not only am I observing and hearing, but I use all of my senses. I've been trained to use all of my senses to see what a patient has to say. And as patients walk into this office, they all say something. Either they're limping, or their hair is disarrayed, or you could tell from looking at a patient what they're trying to tell you. And oftentimes they don't tell you what they're really there for. And so in order to really observe patients, and I thought that by observing my patients and listening to them, there's something that we all can learn from their behavior.
Well, I think it is a little intimidating for a patient to come into a doctor's office. You know, we look at doctors as, knowing everything, and we don't. What would you say to patients about that?
Well, I just would say that doctors are just ordinary people, and one shouldn't be intimidated by them. We take the garbage out, we do the cleaning in the house, and we stand at the over-the-counter medications and look at them and kind of get a little confused, just as you do. And we have outside interests, writing books, that's one. And you should not be intimidated, because that's going to keep you from expressing yourself better. And you shouldn't trust the doctor 100%. You have to be part of the treating team.
Dr. Klein, tell us From Anecdote to Antidote. When is that going to be out on the stands?
It'll be in all bookstores the middle of June. It'll also be on Amazon.com. And we just got a demonstration model just shipped into us today. And this is what it is. And there's a foreword by Bobby Kennedy and Al Roker, who both enjoyed the book. So if they did, and they're great people, you're going to enjoy it too.
And there's a book signing that
There's a big book signing that we're doing at Spaccarelli's restaurant in Millwood on June 9th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.